You wait. Wait. Hi Bella, I don't know if you can hear me, I'm just setting up, so I'm trying to anyway, because I'm in my bedroom, so I've got a completely different setup to usual. taking a little longer than I thought. Sorry about that. I'll be 1 minute. Okay, ready. Oops, now it's blowing out. Hang on. And now I gotta adjust the properties again. Sorry everyone. I don't know, does that look okay? If I sort of trying to do the best I can with what I've got, because I'm in my bedroom, so I'll move the light as I go with the phone, but I'm having to use my phone lighting and all the rest right now, so I hope that's okay. Let me know anyway. But I'm actually in on my bedroom and I managed to get a bit of a, whoops, just bumped it getting in, of course. Bit of a setup going with my bedroom. Hopefully I won't cause it to flicker too much by moving it too much or bumping it as I go. But yeah, I just need to try moving the laptop somewhere. Hang on. I just got to do a little reorganizing for a minute. Hang on. I think I'm going to have to actually shift this light to back here. Hopefully the candles are far enough away. Yeah, I'm doing this from my bedroom. I don't know if you can tell. I'm going to just keep the books separate so that I can use that. I'm going to actually put the laptop up on the table so that I can see it. And hopefully then we are set up, ready to go. Is the aim. Taken a little longer than I thought to get everything set up. So I got lucky the other day. I bought a USB charger cable for my mobile phone. So I got lucky there. That has fortunately worked out well. I don't really need the DVD player in right now. So put that there. Move this over so that I can see what you're all saying, and hopefully you can see things there. That's the drills ready there. Got the canvas ready, the tripod's on. So yeah, I'm coming to you from my bedroom. I know you can't see all of the canvas right now, but I thought that I've been trying to get a setup so when I'm unwell I can still live stream and do things like that. Basically, I felt that it was a good, how do I say, good little option or possibility to allow me to still do stuff when I'm unwell. So I kind of got this little bedroom set up now. So you can see in the background, I don't know if you can, I'll have a look on the live screen thing, but you can probably see, you can see me, you can see all my little fairy lights. I've still got 2 lots of fairy lights to go up there yet to add the battery power ones. I don't know if you can see in the background here, I've got my little light, got a couple of candles, including one's a skull candle, one's a ghost candle. Then I've got a little fairy light, battery operated light there. That's the same as this one, but unfortunately you can't see the fairy lights in it at the time. And I don't know what's happened to the Ziploc bag for this one at the moment. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, I've been working on trying to do a little setup so that I can do stuff from my bedroom, basically, and Holly is sleeping over the other side of the bed right now. So yeah, and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to work this. I've got to work it out. I've also got my projector lights up the top there. I'm hoping this won't give me a headache either with the lights and that, but I'm thinking what I might have to do is just work a little section at a time with it, kind of thing. So this is the last section of Woodland Church, basically. It is. I will just put that there for now. So I think I'm just going to have to work on a small bit at a time. How did Holly go with surgery? She had some issues afterwards, like nausea, like vomiting and stuff like that we had to deal with. And yeah, so it wasn't necessarily, how do we say, the best circumstances, but she got through it and fairly recovered now. We're back to walking and stuff now, fortunately. But yeah, 9:39 we're going to start with. But yeah, so got through it all. I've also got Princey here with me as well. I don't know if you can see him, but I do have Prince here because it's on my bed. I do. So 9:39. So what I'm thinking I'm going to have to do, just because it's the last section, I'm going to have to work it through it small bits at a time. And I'm really exhausted because I've been out for a long time today. Yeah, it is good news. I know it's been a while. I've just been really crook and stuff, and I haven't really felt up to live streaming or anything, and I'm still not feeling well, but I kind of got this set up in my room so at least I could do a little bit, hopefully, before bed each week kind of thing, or each night is the goal, hopefully. So 9:39, I better check that was the hashtag again. I better? But yeah, at least she got through it and it's fairly healed now. And we're back to walking and so on and so forth again. But I'm pooped because I've been out all day today. Yep, 9:39 is the hashtag. But yeah, I think I'm just going to do small little bits at a time kind of thing. And I'm using my phone lighting over here. I'm using a battery operated fairy light thing at the background there. In the background, as I said, I've got my fairy lights. 2 are battery operated. I've still got 2 more battery operated ones to go up yet. One is power operated. Got a battery operated light there, power operated light. 2 candles burning. But I wanted to try and get a setup in my room a bit so that at least even when I'm unwell, even if it's not a really long live stream or anything, I can at least still do bits of things. So I've now got a proper bed table. I've got a attached tripod, camera cord thing so I can attach the webcam to that. It's just big enough, like it might leave, I'm not sure if it'll leave a bit of a crease in the diamond painting because there's a slight overhang with the diamond painting, but at least I can fit the laptop on here so that I can see it because of my short-sightedness. And yeah, hopefully it means even if it's not long, even if it's half an hour or so, I can try and do a little bit of live streaming each night kind of thing, like, is the goal, hopefully. And hopefully I can work on other things with this setup over time too, but depending on how crook I feel or whatever. But I thought at least this way I can do little bits of things in my bedroom kind of thing. I had some people in the Diamond Art Club group that were really rude about things, assuming things and telling me to sell my diamond paintings and all of that sort of stuff, and it's like, I can't do that because that's who I am kind of thing. That is not something that I want to do. Because that is who I am. I can't just go getting rid of who I am and the diamond painting and stuff because I still can't do a lot of my arts and crafts or other hobbies. It's like the diamond painting is what gets me through, and it's like I can't just go and get rid of it kind of thing. I can't just go and sell them all or whatever. It's like, this is part of me now and it's what I love doing, and I can't just go getting rid of that. But people were being very judgmental and rude and stuff like that when all I was doing was just trying to share that, and because I snapped back, they got butthurt, and as a result, I got a temporary suspension on Facebook because of it, on the Diamond Art Club group because of it. So, yeah. Yeah. But I thought at least if I've got this little bit of a setup of what I can do in my bedroom kind of thing, at least I can do little bits of things. And after this one, I know I was going to attempt to continue and finish my work in progress. Well, that group was definitely an interesting one. Yeah, it is. But yeah, and after this one, I know I was going to be doing, finishing work in progresses, but I'm going to be doing Bat's Moon with someone else as a Halloween thing, because getting out with Holly and doing things with Holly and that and training and that, I'm really I'm changing a lot in myself and what I like and what I enjoy. I still can't do really scary movies or anything, but I'm really getting into like the Halloween stuff and Christmas stuff and all of that sort of thing. So I decided to, after this, I'm going to work on Bat's Moon as a Halloween project kind of thing. I don't know if you have Bat's Moon, Aussie Bella Crafts, or not, but otherwise you could join us with it. You could join us with Bat's Moon. You could. You can see everything okay, can you? With the piece? I just wanted to check. I did. I'm not actually going to pack these away because I'm doing small sections at a time. I got all the drills out for this whole entire section. So I'm sort of not going to pack away the drills per se. I'm going to keep these ones out for now to use. But I just wanted to check. You can see it. It's a bit blurry, but I got the gist. Okay, let me go and look at what I can do about the blurriness. It's weird because it looks clearish here, but maybe that's the dark. I'll see what I can do about properties. If I can increase the sharpness or saturation. Exposure, tilt, pan, low light, zoom. That doesn't make it less blurry zooming in. I'm not going to adjust the settings. If it helps. Is that clearer if I bring it down closer? And if I move it across, will that make it better? If I zoom out. Let me try zooming out a bit. Is that a bit better if I bring it closer and move it over to where I'm working? Because this setup's going to actually be a little different just in the fact that it's, how do I say, it's a closer format than the other one that I'm working with, so I'm hoping that it'll work out better. Let me know if that's better. Is it? I can try and go a little closer, but I can only go... I can't go any lower with the tripod. It is on a bit of an angle area with it. I can try... Maybe what I'll try doing is actually... I'm going to try... It might be the wrong way, but it's what I might have to do to... And then I can always rotate it anyway. Or whatever, but I might have to actually bring it around the side here. And attach it around the side. Oops, hang on. It might look the wrong angle now, though. I don't know. And then I'll have to adjust it, but it might look the wrong angle. And I'm going to have to be careful not to whack the cable. Oops, hang on. It's not properly attached. Okay, so it's not going to work so much on that angle. So because this is a new setup, it's all experimenting with it till I get it right. Okay, is that better? Don't have Bat's Moon. Is that the Batman one? No, I'll get the other link. Is that better? I can zoom in, try and zoom in a little more. I did postpone the Peggy Collins, etc. Okay, I'll look at the zoom. That's Bat's Moon, Aussie Bella Craft. That helped a little bit, thanks. Yep, I'll try the zoom now. Try adjusting this down a bit. Whoops. Tighten that up. Is that better? And now it's doing the jumpy thing, which I hate. Keeps doing that jumpy thing and I don't know what it is. No, it's more blurry. Okay. Oops. It's still blurry. Hang on. Let me play with this. Sharpness. I find the zoom, the more it's zoomed out, or the more the focus is what it's making it blurry. That's probably about the best I can do with this lighting. I don't know what, it still looks blurry to me, which is annoying. Let me try the resolution type. That's probably, I don't know why it's still blurry. I can't work it out. If it stops jumping, that's good. Yeah. It stopped jumping, has it? Just checking. It has stopped jumping. Forgot to bring in the, what is it, the cover minder things. So I'm just going to have to keep adjusting the plastic. But that's okay, is it? Or is it still jumping? It's fine now, that's good. It's not too blurry, because I don't know that I can do much more about that. I've tried. Oh, there it goes, jumping again. Oh, 9:38. I don't know there's much more I can do about the blurriness. 9:38 I need. Here it is. I left you a link to Bat's Moon in the comments too, Aussie Bellacross. It's clear enough. That's good. Phew! That's the thing, switching to a new setup. You got to do the whole thing over again. You got to organise the whole thing over again. And it's a pain in the backside. It is. Oops. Just remember not to hold my hand over that side. The reason I had the lighting here was so that I wouldn't be hopefully not casting too many shadows when I'm trying to work. But, or to try and keep the shadows off the side that the drills are on. At least that's the goal anyway. If it's successful or not, that's another matter. So I'm hoping that it's okay, because I'm kind of working in the dark of my room here with just my fairy lights and stuff. So I hope it's okay anyway. Sarah Richter has some lovely pieces on doing Halloween Witch by Sarah Mafuster at present. Nice. Well, if you want it, I don't have all of Sarah Richter's stuff, unfortunately, due to finances and that, but I do have some pieces, but not all of them. But if you want to join us with Bat's Moon, but up to you anyway. I hope I'm not creating too many shadows and stuff like that with this one. I hope I'm not. That was the thing that I was a little worried about moving into my bedroom, was that I might create some shadows. I don't know how long I'll stay on either, because I'm really tired and that, but the lighting works, that's good. I'm here, Prince. And it keeps switching and jolting again, isn't it? It's flickering. I don't know what else I can do about that. I haven't been able to work out how to solve it, and I've been trying to for ages and just don't know how to fix it. Like, I've Googled, I've looked at settings, I've looked at everything, and it still keeps flickering, and I just I've tried tightening the camera fittings and ended up getting it sometimes to a point where I can't get it unstuck again, and yeah, it's annoying. 5. Go, Holly. $154. I don't think it's quite as blown out as it is in my other setup, is it? But you can sort of see closer up more with this setup, unlike the other. You can. If I start feeling too crook, I'll just have to go. I will. My other setup obviously can be doing it with my bedroom light on as well, so if I find the dark doesn't help my eyes or whatever, gives me a headache or whatever, I've always got that option as well. Agreed. But I don't know, do you prefer this setup or the setup or my other setup? Because obviously I have to reset the whole setup up again for the other one, but if this setup works, then I can do this here and aim to do my colouring and stuff when I can get back to it in the future on the other setup. How much do you have left to do on this diamond painting? This square bit here that you see, what you see here, where is it? I'm waiting for the pen to see where the pen shows. Trying to see where the pen is. That's not quite half of what this width is. It's a little tinsy bit over half of that left with what's left of this section for this diamond painting, and then this diamond painting's done. It is. But I'm curious, do you prefer this setup or the other setup? because obviously this setup you can have it closer and that, but I'm not sure what would be the preference for people. I kind of wanted a setup where I could do things in bed when I wasn't well, even if I wasn't live streaming. I wanted to be able to work on stuff when in bed and not well. Getting close, yeah. I am. Getting much closer. But yeah, I'm not sure which setup Pete would prefer, but I just wanted to be able to have something that I can do in my bed if I feel up to it when I don't feel well. I like this one, I think. Oh, okay. It's kind of in my space where I can sort of been working on things so that I can relax and retreat properly, kind of thing. It's not my absolute dream room, but it's a room that helps me with de-stressing and relaxing and so on and so forth. So if you see me stop and just stare at the ceiling or something, that's because I'm watching the nebula / star thing that I've got running on the ceiling and so on and so forth. Because I needed a space where I can sort of retreat and de-stress, and I'm not going to go into it all, but where I can retreat and de-stress from all the stuff with my mum, basically. But I'm not going to go into that because it's live. I don't want to have to keep deleting the live streams, so on and so forth, particularly since I'm coming to the end of this piece now, and I want people to be able to see the final bits of it, so I don't want to go into that. But yeah, I'm trying to create a space that helps me at the end of the day. I am. I don't know if I can show you it. If I can tilt the screen back, can you see the ceiling? What the ceiling looks like? Let me see. No, you can't really see it up there. Can you see that a bit? Kind of partial. It's not as bright for you on the screen as it is for me. But I don't know if you can see the little star / nebula area up there or not. I don't know if you can. But yeah. I'm trying to create a space where I can de-stress and where I can still do some stuff even if I don't feel great, if I feel up to doing something. But I'm just not well enough to do it out of bed and so on and so forth. And I've also got Holly on the bed beside me as well. She's not touching me, but she's on the queen bed beside. That's cool, I can see some of it, yeah. That's why I'm kind of working in the darker area because of that. Like, I can see my head shadows in the way and so on and so forth. But yeah. I love the nebula and the colours. Yeah. If you're after it, Kmart. Kmart's where I got it from. It is. Just go to Kmart and you can get it as well. It costs like $69 at Kmart, but I didn't connect it to the Wi-Fi thing because I read that some people have been connecting it to the Wi-Fi thing after they get it with the updates. The auto-adjusted have been losing the stars and stuff like that. And so I just decided to work with what colours I had and do it that way kind of thing, because then I wasn't going to lose anything to updates that I liked particularly. So I decided I was happy with it as it was. I did. I wonder if... Give me a minute, I'm going to see if I can find some Halloween music. I need to sign in. But I'm going to see if I can find some Halloween music that's relaxing kind of thing. I am... Close. Here we go, collection Halloween. See if I can find some something that I like for Halloween that I can use other than rain and storms. Let's see. Which type of Halloween music would you like to see? Something like this? Turn the volume down a bit. If you like this, I can download it and put it on repeat for the stream. How much I love a good Kmart bargain. I paid $69 for it. I did, Kmart. Do you like something like this for Halloween music, or what type of... It's not a huge heap there. You can see what else I can find as well. I'll download it after. There's also this one called The Witching Hour. But I'll be doing a Halloween, I'll be doing Bats Moon on this channel. After this one's finished, I will. Shame there's no Hocus Pocus of Sanderson sisters. Maybe not quite that one, I don't know. Ghost Waltz. Army of Pumpkins. I kind of like this one. This one's called Army of Pumpkins. I've got a paid subscription with the company so that I can use things like this on my YouTube channel without it getting turned off kind of thing. makes me think of the kind of music from Hocus Pocus and that. First music was fun, second one is spooky. A little quieter though, please. I like both songs. Yeah, that's what I was trying to work out. A little quieter, is that better? I can't really turn down the volume on that bit, but I can... Oh, I can. But I'm going to download it anyway, so... This is like the third or fourth, I think. So I'll just download all of them. MP3. So we'll try Ghost Waltz. So we got Army of Pumpkins, Ghost Waltz. I might be able to put them on repeat, possibly. The Witching Hour we've got, so that's the third one. We've got Trick or Treat, that's the fourth. What's this Dark Forest? That one's kind of creepy. Oh well, add it to it. I think I should be able to put these on a loop thing, hopefully. Yeah, that one's quite creepy. Yeah. Jack's Harvest. Add that to MP3. Save Halloween. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through and finding things. Night of the Magic Elves. Ooh. I should be able to put these on loop, hopefully. Why is Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy? I didn't think that was Halloween, but obviously it is put in there for Halloween. Ding, 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 ding. Dancing Scarecrow, MP3. Sneaking into the castle. Okay. Hang on. Those are downloaded. Now I'll go and try and add them into a playlist. I will. Let's see. Here. Downloads. Let's see. Let's see. Repeat. Let's see what we can do here. See if we can add them all in. Okay, see if that's got them add it into a playlist. It's quiet enough, is it? I'll try turning this down just a little. Is that quiet enough, or still too loud, or? Some might be only a few seconds or whatever. A little quieter, yeah. I'm just working on turning it down. That better? Sometimes on my end it sounds too soft or too loud, but then on other people's end it's too loud or too quiet. So it's hard to tell unless people are sort of letting me know how it is for them. That's okay, is it? That's great now. Okay, good. Because it's hard for me to know what you're hearing based on what's on my end. Sometimes I think you can't really hear it, and then on everyone else's end it's fine, so. Or it's too loud, or it's too soft, or so on and so forth. You can see what I'm doing with the drills, can you? Because I noticed my hands over it as I place them, and then you can kind of see afterwards. So it's all okay with what I'm doing with the camera and that being directly over the top. Because I can only do so much, and I don't know that I can do much more with regards to that. But I think you can see a little more where things are being placed now compared to the past. Yep, I got the loop going. Woo! I got a loop going of the music. I can see, yeah, I was just checking because I noticed my hand went over it whilst I was placing the drill, so. I know the Halloween music might not really suit this, but yeah. Yeah, I noticed my hand was sort of going on the top of the thing blocking it out whilst I placed it, but you can kind of see it after where I've placed it. At least I think so anyway. It suits mine. Got a love good theremin song too. What's theremin? Really, country music or something would probably suit this piece better. It probably would. Oh well. Usually I try to suit based on a theme. The ghost sounding instrument is a theremin. Oh. Okay, I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. I normally try to theme the music with the piece that I'm doing, but I guess I'm not doing that today, am I? October, so it's gotta be Halloween themed. Laugh out loud. The theme song for Midsummer Murders is a theremin with that weird noise. Oh, okay. Wow. I just realised my hand was creating a shadow there. Lucky it's not the spot that I was working on. It's always awkward starting with a new setup. But I just wonder, is this setup really better than the other setup? Like, you can see the drills in that closer. But it obviously is a lot darker kind of thing. But at the same time, I'm able to, unlike out in the kitchen and that, I'm able to properly relax in here with all my pretty lighting and all the rest. So, I sort of wonder, is this setup better, or do you enjoy it more, or... Like, I actually think I prefer it in some ways because I am able to fully relax with all my pretty lighting and all of that sort of stuff, which I absolutely love. And for some reason out in the kitchen I just can't relax properly, kind of thing. It's like I just feel constantly stressed out there. Whereas in here I guess I've got all my stuff that I need to de-stress and relax and all the rest. Like, I've even, don't have it on at the moment, I've even got fluffy pillows. I do. And I got all my teddies and stuff like that. But then with the darkness of it and all of that, I sort of wonder, is this setup better than the other setup where I had probably better lighting and that? But it's like, I just felt so stressed all the time out there. It's like, because I share that space, it's like I just wasn't able to fully relax in it, so. And at least here I'm able to do it when I'm not feeling the best, kind of thing, whereas out in the kitchen, if I feel shit, it is so much harder to do it, but at least here I'm sort of comfortable even if I feel crook, kind of thing. So, Q I think is 758. I think. Yep, it is. But yeah, I sort of wonder which setup is actually better. Setup is a little blowing up here, but at the same time it's just it's able to be closer, and it's just I'm able to work where I'm comfortable too, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna try putting this here. I like this setup more, provided we can see. It doesn't really matter, and at least you're more comfortable here. Yeah, I'll am that. I'm just gonna shift this pillow, and I'm gonna put my comfy, fluffy pillow behind me. The one that helps with my sensory stuff. But this setup, that's the one main difference with this setup compared to my other setup, is that you can actually see closer. Like the other setup you could see, but it was from a far distance kind of thing. Whereas this setup you can kind of see closer than that setup had in it. You can see much closer with this setup than the other setup. Which is why I was going to try doing the time-lapse things, but this means that I don't need to do those because you can see closer in real time, kind of thing. You turn 334. You can. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like some of my crafts I may still have to do out in the kitchen, but I just feel so much more comfortable, safe. Just like if I'm feeling unwell, I sort of feel happier here, even though I feel crap, because I'm where I'm comfortable and all of that. Like I'm on my bed kind of thing. So in a lot of ways it's easier for me when I feel shit because, excuse the language, because it's just my comfort space. And then if I do start feeling too bad, rather than having to pack up everything out in the kitchen and that, all I have to do is basically shut things down, move it all off the bed to beside my bed, and I can go and rest. Like I forgot to clean my teeth before I came and started. Whoops! Which means that I'd still have to do that right now. But basically I can just shut everything off, put it down on the floor beside my bed, and I'm done, and I can just go to bed rather than having to switch it all off and move things in the kitchen and so on and so forth. So I can just shut it all down quick smart kind of thing without having to pack everything up and all the rest. H3841. I need 2 of that. Well, that was the goal of this setup anyway. But I can just shut it all down and just go straight to sleep if I do feel crap kind of thing. And like whilst I'm still going to have to do some stuff in the kitchen for my other crafts and that, or depending on if I can make a workroom here, even if I just had the bedroom light on for those. The goal with this was just so that I could just shut it down and go to rest as soon as it was done, rather than having to switch off lighting and everything else. You can just close it all down. Equals. At least that was the goal with it anyway. Where I could have somewhere that I could just easily shut it all down. With colouring and stuff though, I'm not sure how it would work, because obviously the setup to be able to see the thing properly, you have to be quite close. And I'm not quite sure how that would work with colouring and that, but I guess you wouldn't know unless you tried. But the whole goal with this setup was just so if I started feeling crook, all I had to do was shift it off the bed, shut down the lights and go to sleep. 3350 as equals. I do similar. If it's during the day, I often diamond paint on the dining table, but at night I diamond paint in the bedroom on my bed. The canvas just sits on a hard cover book. Yeah. It's not that I like to do it in the kitchen or whatever, but I've been having to use the kitchen for the table that I had for the diamond painting in the kitchen. I had to use that for other things, and so I just how do I say, I just never had the space or whatever to do it, because I was constantly having to shift it off because I needed it for this or that, or to prepare the dog food, or so on and so forth. And so I just was never able to keep it there to work on it and live stream when I felt up to it kind of thing. It was always too hard. So I guess 3350. Yep, that's the equals. I guess I tried to make a different sort of setup that would be somewhere that I could just permanently leave it on, as long as Holly doesn't swallow something or eat one of the drill packets or something like that. And then I just don't have to, then I can still do what I need to in the kitchen, but then I can still enjoy and do some diamond painting, or if in the future, well, when I can start up the other crafts, which I'd like to, I can do those as well kind of thing. But I kind of wanted a place where I could just permanently have the diamond painting and not have to worry about it. And I'm trying to teach Holly not to touch it and so on and so forth. Just like with my teddies on my bed and that sort of thing. But then I can have a space for my adult colouring, a space for my puzzles when I can get back to those, and a space for the diamond painting. So then I've got a space for every type of craft that I like to do, and I'm not having to shift or clear things when I want to do it, kind of thing. And right now I'm still trying to work on getting back to the diamond painting, but I keep having nerve issues and so on and so forth, which is very frustrating. And ligament laxity issues, like I went to the physio the other day and I got another new brace to try because she's decided, finally I found a hand therapist who is an OT who has decided not to do all the same things everyone else has done again. And so I've got like a flexible brace, but she said basically the reason no one could work out what was going on with my hands and wrists and that was just because I had a whole multitude of issues and problems happening at once, from like ligament laxity, subluxations to nerve issues. I just had it all going at once. So it was no wonder no one could work it out, and that's all to do with my Ehlers-Danlos stuff. But my ideal thing would be able to have a space where I can have my art set up. Then I can use my rolling table. I can use that for the other stuff that I need to do, like preparing Holly's food or my tablets or so on and so forth. And then I can have one table for my colouring stuff. I can work on getting my puzzle table cleared off, which I need to do once I put all the diamond paintings in their spot, once I'm able to get some help to shift them and put them up on top of the cupboard and so on and so forth. And then I can have one spot also for my diamond painting, so I can have 3 different stations where I can rotate between without having to pack things up, shift things, move things based on what I want, because usually by the time I do that I'm exhausted and I'm not capable of continuing it, kind of thing, or doing it. So my goal was to have 3 different setups so that I can do 3 different things and just move around between them. Like, I don't have I'd still have to move around, obviously, the camera equipment and stuff like that, to time-lapse puzzles and to record the colouring and stuff like that. But it's just having 3 different setups and then being able to use my moving table thing for Holly's food or whatever else I need to do. It's like, then I'm able to keep my crafts in that area without having to shift them all the time and clean up, so that I can just do things. And it's like, this way I'm able to just do it when I feel up to it, rather than using all my energy doing stuff and then not being able to do what I wanted to do anyway, because I spend all my energy just cleaning and sorting just to be able to do it. So my goal was to have the 3 different setups, which now I've kind of got. E is 961. Yay, it's great when you find a therapist who listens and helps. Yeah, finally. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but basically I'm trying to be able to be independent, make my life easier, and be able to do what I want without having to do a whole heap of cleaning or shifting or whatever, to just be able to do what I love, so that then I can just instantly go and do it without any stress or worry, or using up what energy that I did have that I wanted to do something for my YouTube or whatever with. I don't then go and waste that having to make the space to be able to do it. least that's what I'm trying to do anyway. I don't know how you all think with me kind of sharing my personal relaxation space with you either. But, like, this is quite a personal area for me in my room with all my lights and all of that sort of thing. It really shows a lot more of who I am kind of thing. And, like, I don't know how you all feel with me sharing that sort of, like, my personal side with you and what I need to cope and manage with my autism and so on and so forth. Like, I sleep with all these lights on and my mum's like, oh, how do you sleep with all those lights on? It would be too bright for me. And it's like, well, and I just bluntly said to her, well, it relaxes me kind of thing. But this is kind of bringing you into my, I guess, personal area kind of thing. I don't know how people will feel about that, but yeah. Sorry, I'm starting to struggle. I need to head to bed. Thanks for keeping me company while I did my diamond painting tonight. I hope you're getting to bed soon too. After you finish, brush your teeth. Yeah, obviously. Some nights I've forgotten to brush my teeth because I'm so exhausted and not feeling great, and then it's like, oh, whoops! Ew! Kind of thing. I need to go and use the drops and that too that I'm using after cleaning teeth and that too, but I hope people are okay with me sort of bringing them into my personal space as well. This is really my personal secure space that I'm bringing it into kind of thing for the diamond painting. It is. I can have a guess what type of fairy lights are in the background. But yeah. What the devil? Huh? What just happened there? Oh, it's done a zoom in or something. What is it? What's happened? Okay, that is weird. Oh. I know what it's done. It's gone giant all of a sudden. I don't know what just happened, but it just went giant. It did. Here we go, we're back. But I hope you have a good sleep anyway, Aussie Bella Arts and Crafts. I do. Just hopefully I don't put the wrong colour in the wrong bag here with the dark. And then 744. So M is 743. I'll double check that. remember to bring the cover minder things in. To hold the plastic back. Two of them. Alright. We need 198. Oops. Skull's collapsed in. Whoops. I had to blow out the skull. It's collapsed in and the wax has started dripping everywhere. Whoops. It's bleeding out of the cheeks. That's cool, but I need to get something to put around it so that it doesn't bleed all over the floor like it's done. It has. wax has gotten on the floor. I wasn't paying attention. Now I've got to clean up the carpet. Oh, fun times. So next time I'm going to have to make sure that I've got something that I can have around it or underneath it that will catch the excess wax that drips off the candle holder. I will. How's the event going? I had to postpone the event, Emma, just because of how crook I felt, how busy things were with Holly's desexing surgery and other things in life, so I didn't even manage to get everything organised, so I'm going to try and, when things calm down a bit, I'm going to try and get things organised and then, try and get things organised and then work out a new date for next year. I am. Because there was just no way, after being crook for a month and a half and everything else, there was just no way I'd be able to handle that. And then the people who were mods, one of them needed a break from diamond painting for a bit. The others had stuff happen with her husband. So we haven't been talking for a while, so I don't know if she was able to help or not. And so it was like it was just too hard for me to go ahead alone at this point with how I was feeling, and I'm still not feeling good. So basically, with how I'm feeling and everything else that's going on, the fact that I wasn't able to get everything organised, and the time was coming up too fast, and that I sort of postponed it to sometime next year. But I haven't released dates yet, just because of the fact that I want to try and get everything organised and set up and ready first before setting a date, so and I can try and make sure that I'm the best I can be with my health and everything else when I do it, kind of thing, and I'm not having to stress or worry about still organising things and so on and so forth. That's the plan anyway. And now I've got wax to clean on off my carpet because I was burning candles here, and one of them's like this bleeding skull thing, and it's gone and bled out the cheeks, which I didn't realise it would do, and dripped down onto the carpet. Ah, good one. I pulled part of it off, but hopefully I'll remember to get to it before Holly does. But yeah, and Holly's been through her desexing surgery, and that didn't go quite to plan and stuff either, and so yeah, it's been a whole saga, and so it was kind of lucky I postponed it anyway, just because of the fact that everything was just so crazy lately and all the rest. 21. Yeah. So yeah, the event's not currently happening just because I wasn't able to get it fully organised, and with everything that was going on and how crook I was and all the rest. Yeah. Right now you're actually in my bedroom. The area that you're in. You are? I hope people don't mind that I brought you into my personal space, but it's just where I can relax easier. It's a third setup where I can not have to be constantly packing up and putting away all my diamond painting stuff. Just got to make sure Holly doesn't get any of it, and I'm trying to slowly teach her that. Holly is beside me on the bed currently, but it's also so that it's ease of access if I feel really crap, that I can just put it down and easily pack it all up and go to bed kind of thing. But also to allow myself to be able to do more when I'm not feeling the best kind of thing. But I'll still get back to the colouring and puzzles in time, but it's just not particularly been easy. I've been trying to sort things. I've still got 3/4 of my room to sort yet, so on and so forth, and so it's like, and I've been having a lot of excess wrist issues again and all the rest, so yeah. as I try and get things more sorted, I'm hoping maybe I might be able to do more of the puzzles and stuff like that again as the goal. I'm obviously going to have to switch around cameras and that kind of thing, like camera tripods and cameras and stuff, but at least if I've got a spot for each thing and a spot for doing my daily stuff, like on my wheelie cart kind of thing, at least it's going to be much easier to be able to try and do things to my YouTube channel and that, and try to work on getting back to the things I love again, even with the disability and the hand and wrist issues and all the rest, so that I can do my colouring again and do my puzzles again and so on and so forth is the goal. And if I've got my own individual setup, then I'm not having to try and, how do I explain it? I have to clean everything and shift everything to be able to do one thing and then the next, and then use up all my energy doing that, and then I'm not able to do it. And so at least this way, it's sort of, by having 3 setups, it kind of allows me to do things regardless. And I really want to try and work on getting back to my colouring tutorials and the puzzle stuff, but I've got to get the puzzle table cleared off and all the diamond painting stuff packed away back up onto its cupboard, because I pulled them all out of boxes for better storage purposes and so on and so forth. And then I'll be able to switch around the tripods to do some puzzle time-lapse stuff again. I've still got to finish that 18,000 piece Raven's Major Heavenly Sunset. I started doing it without time-lapsing to finish the last of it, like I had been time-lapsing bag 2. And then I wasn't going to finish time-lapsing bag 2, but I probably will finish time-lapsing it. But it's just being able to have things in a way that I can easily do it kind of thing. It is. That's my goal, to get things to the point where it's easy for me to try and do it regardless of my wrist issues or standing issues or so on and so forth, and to try and have the 3 spaces for the diamond painting, the puzzles and the adult colouring / art. If I can have those 3 separate spaces, hopefully that'll make it easy to be able to do each individual thing for the channel over time, but also work on getting back to things regardless of the wrist issues and the hand issues and so on and so forth is the goal. Because I really miss doing it all, and I want to try and get things set up and in a way that I can do things and that I can easily access things that I need for it and so on and so forth. And because I needed more storage space, I pulled all the diamond paintings out of their boxes to store flat kind of thing. But now I've got to get them back in their spot, and the other stuff that I've put on there temporarily, got to get all that sorted and back in its place. And yeah, like I really want to get back to the puzzles and art and colouring and stuff, and I'm realising I'm just going to have to live with the wrist issues and that, so I just need to work out a way to be able to do those things regardless kind of thing. And like the new hand person that I saw the other day, who happens to be an occupational therapist hand and wrist person, she said that she's not going to try the same things everyone's already tried, blah blah blah, so she's going to try different things and different exercises and stuff to help me to cope with the wrist issues and all the rest, because that is all part of the Ehlers-Danlos stuff. So, yeah. Going to be trying to work through all of those things to allow me to do more stuff again is the goal. But also having things set up so that when I feel like doing one type of thing, or my YouTube and that, I can easily do it rather than spending all my energy sorting and cleaning to make the space to be able to do it. And then not being able to because I'm just not well enough after that, so. My goal is to have things set up in a way that allows me to do bits and pieces, even if it's not a huge heap. I can still do bits and pieces because it's set up there ready and it's got a space and everything else. So the diamond painting stuff is kind of now taking a place in my bedroom. The bed setup kind of thing. And I've got a different setup, which I notice when I place the drills and that, sometimes it makes the camera twitch and shift positions and that kind of thing. But I think it's a slightly better setup for the diamond painting. And then the kitchen, like that spot there, I can just set it back up ready to do my adult colouring on that desk. And then once I get my puzzle table cleaned, then I can just have my spot for the puzzles as well. And then all I have to do is shift a bit of a tripod and the lighting and stuff between the two areas out in the kitchen. And here is basically sort of set up and ready to go as well. At least that's the goal anyway. I'm trying to make it easier for me to do the stuff that I want to do, even with my hand and wrist issues, and to be able to sit down and do it straight away when I want to, rather than using all the energy that I wanted to use to do that to clean and sort just so that I can do that thing. Obviously a lot of my other energy goes towards Holly's training and that with the assistance dog stuff. But yeah. That's what I'm trying to work on anyway with it all. was a lot for you to take on. Yeah, I still think I can do it, but I think I just need more time to get things organized and to just have everything ready to go, kind of thing, just so that I can, I don't know, what I'm thinking is like, I still think I can do it, but what I'm thinking is I need to have the time to organize things quite a few months in advance. Then I can have a couple of months break or whatever before the event happens, and then we can just do the event. But then I've sort of, how do I say, I'm not trying to organize everything on top of Holly's training, on top of everything else in life. If I end up crook, then it's sort of not such a concern, so on and so forth. It's just, but if I give myself time to get it organised, then have a break, and after I've got it organised, then I can schedule a date sometime for next year and work on it from there, kind of thing, rather than trying to organise it all and then do it straight away and so on and so forth. So it was just I didn't have enough time because I'd spent a month and a half crook with the flu thanks to my mum, and bad respiratory flu thanks to my mum, and so on and so forth. So and then I had Holly desexed, and then things happened after that. And I've had Holly's training on, and I've had, I've just had, been trying to work on funding letters for Holly's training to try and, well, I haven't gotten it properly done yet, but I've got to do the funding letter to try and get more funding for Holly's training as an assistance dog, and just so many little things. So much has just been, like, I can't even explain it all, but there's just been so much going on because I was crook, and then I had to try and catch up on things, and then it's just, I just didn't have enough time for everything. So I still believe that I can do the event. It's just, I think how I need to work it is that I have it all organised and I'm able to have a couple of months break or so. Like, get it all organised, schedule the dates, but schedule the dates for a couple of months later on after I've got everything organised. So even if I have stuff going on with my own life, I'm not trying to juggle everything, and I've got time to sort of know that it's all set, it's all organised, it's all ready to go. I don't have to stress and worry or anything, it's just ready to go when the time comes, and then I've sort of got time to just enjoy it, but I'm also not wearing myself out trying to do this and everything else that I have to do in life, kind of thing, with Holly's training and all the rest, and dealing with all the other stuff. So I still believe it's something that I can do. I just believe I need to leave times between getting it all organised first, then setting dates, then giving myself time to have a break between getting it all organised, to try and get other stuff done and sorted and stuff before then, so I'm not totally wearing myself out with having so much on that I just couldn't do it or whatever. Hopefully my mum won't make me crook again next time as well, because that was also part of it, the fact that I was sick with a bad respiratory flu for a month and a half, thanks to my mum coming in when she was crook. But yeah, where did I just lose that one? Ah, there it is. Yeah. Life's very busy for everyone, I think. There's always something happening. Yeah, there is. It's like, I believe I can make it work. I've just got to get it all organised. Then I can try and get life stuff done and out of the way. So then when the event happens, I can sort of focus on the event kind of thing. Excluding Holly's training, obviously I still have to do Holly's training when the event's on. But if I can try and get it all organised and try and whittle down life stuff as much as possible between then, and so I can just focus on the event and not have too much other than Holly's training to do during that period, hopefully. I don't have to worry about desexing surgery or anything now. That was part of it. But yeah, and I've been dealing with my disability stuff because they've gone and done the sneaky and changed my plan without telling me anything and reduced my money again and taken money off areas because I haven't been able to find a new OT because mine got sick, occupational therapist that is, and blah blah blah. So there's just been, it was probably really a really bad time to set it, so postponing it actually worked out being in my favour just because of everything that's happened since, kind of thing. But I'm hoping to get everything organised, then set the new dates and try and whittle down as much as I can real life stuff, so then when the event starts I can really focus on that. Well, excluding what I still is necessary, like training Holly and blah blah blah. Excluding what's necessary, but what I mean is just trying to minimize what I have on or what I have to do during that time frame. Because I'd still have to go for Holly's training, and I'm not sure if I've got moderators to help anymore, kind of thing, and which would mean that then it would be me doing everything. So it's like just trying to get it all to work in a viable way. But I decided that when things settle down and calm down a bit, then I will try and sit down and work it all out and work out the details of what I need to do for the event and so on. But right now I have other priorities that I need to focus on, like finding funding money for Holly's training and get my NDIS stuff sorted and find a new occupational therapist, and obviously Holly's training, like getting out in public, practicing with walks and all of that stuff, and everything else that goes on in life. So just gotta try and get to it when things quieten and as much as possible, and then slowly work on getting that done, and then after I set the dates, just work on trying to whittle down what I can in real life, so I'm not having to do any of that once it's done. Once it's going, so that I can really focus most of my attention, excluding for Holly's training and a few other small things that might occur during, well, I don't know what would occur during that time, but just 3801. But basically just being able to have as much free time and space as I can to just focus on the event, other than Holly's training, and hoping that I don't really have anything else to stress or worry about or work on during that time. And other than going to Melbourne, well, that's Holly's training anyway as well, but yeah. I assume you catch my drift anyway, because I'm not really sure I'm explaining it correctly, but I'm assuming people are getting what I'm meaning. Managed to cook very simple meals at the moment these days. So very simple things. I just need to quickly go and grab a drink. I do. Just gotta carefully get myself out from under the bed here. Back in a minute. Wait. How's Lily? Lily's good. She's just sitting in the doorway of my room here. She's not as much of a snuggle bug as Holly, so she doesn't tend to stay on the bed for long. I try to get her on the bed. She doesn't always want to come up. So Holly's on the bed and Lily's just in my doorway on her bed. So I've set up a bed in my doorway, especially for Lily. But she seems to be going well. She still can't walk her and that because of her fears and stuff, but I just try to keep her happy at home kind of thing. But obviously I'm still having to go out a lot with Holly for her training. gonna get this little section filled in. Yay! But yeah, Lily's doing well. Just keep checking. They still haven't read. My electricity bill was supposed to be read October the 4th, and it still hasn't been read on October the 10th, and I'm getting a little concerned about what the cost might be, because the longer it takes them to read them, obviously the higher the cost of the bill. And I've only got a certain amount allocated for it. So hopefully all will work out, but we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Still hasn't been read. Not that it would be at this time of the night, anyway. Maybe you could get Lily trained for her anxiety. Yeah, I've tried looking into it, but I can't afford it out of my own finances, kind of thing. The only reason I'm affording Holly's training is because I managed to get funding to be able to do her training. So, unfortunately, I can't afford to get training help for Lily, and it's not just anxiety, it is actual fear and all the rest, and it's like, I've just realised better to let her live and enjoy her life at home. Like, she'll go out the backyard, the neighbours' kids or the next door neighbours will be playing, she'll have her hackles up, barking and yapping at them and growling and all sorts of things at the neighbours, kind of thing. It's like, it's just, even the trainers didn't want to work with her because of her aggression, kind of thing, with her fears. They said she was so scared that it would not be a good idea or safe for them to work with her. They actually, when people come around here to work with me and Holly, they've asked me to lock Lily away just because of how scared she is and that. So, and it's like, I just don't have the finances to be able to afford to get help, and I don't know particularly at her age that there is much I can really do about it right at this point. So I kind of am just going by the thing where, because I don't have the finances to do that, and I'm only affording to get Holly's training because it was funded, I've just decided I'm just going to let Lily enjoy her old age at home. I'm not going to stress about, like, she does have weight on and that because I can't walk her and stuff. But she is so scared that she'll spend the whole time trying to come back home, tail tucked right between her legs. If someone tries to approach her, she will growl at them or get really scared and try to run and that. And I've just decided just nicer for her to be able to live out her old age at home in the comfort and all of that, and just not stress her out, kind of thing, or try to, like I've tried for many years to help with what my sister knows with training or other people know with training. Like, I have tried dog trainers before with her when I had a little bit of money, but it just, none of it made a difference. So I've just decided now better to just let Lily live out her old age at home, and like Holly has helped her be more confident indoors when people come inside, that kind of thing. She won't always approach them straight away, but she's more confident than she was. She's still scared, but I've just decided that I think it's just better to let Lily live out her old age at home, kind of thing, where she feels safe and comfortable and happy, kind of thing, rather than trying to pressure or stress her or do things that she just doesn't want to do at this point. I just feel that's the better option for her, with her age and all the rest. Like, yes, you still can help dogs like that with training stuff and that, but I just don't have the finances for it, so I've kind of decided that I'm just going to let her enjoy and live out her old age at home and where she's comfortable and happy and so on and so forth. I just feel that's the best option for her at this point, because it's too much of a risk for others and herself, and I wouldn't want her trying to bite someone because a kid runs up unexpectedly when we're out and she bites the kid, and as a result then she has to be put down or stuff like that because of what happened, or so on and so forth. I just would rather her just live out her old age at home where she's happy and that, and then there's no risk to others as well. Another small section done. It is. Thinking that I'm probably better going to bed now. Anyway, but yeah. Now I've got plastic rubbish. I don't know where the Ziploc bag went for that bag, but I'm going to pull the wax out anyway right now because I'm done. But yeah. Hope you've enjoyed this anyway. I think I'm going to leave it there for tonight just because I finished that little section and I think I need to go and get some rest now rather than trying to start another section, as tempted as I am. And yeah, I will. Hopefully I haven't lost any drill bags. I found one had been slobbered on by Holly earlier, lucky she didn't swallow it. But yeah, I think I'm going to go and get some rest and so on and so forth. I hope you've enjoyed this video anyway. And yeah, I'm just packing away what I can, or what I need to. And yeah, I'm going to go and have a rest, and I will talk to you later. Bye.